This is what women secretly desire, but almost never say out loud. Have you ever wondered why some men leave an unforgettable impression on women without making a huge effort? They aren't always the richest, the most attractive, or the funniest. Yet women feel comfortable around them, trust them, and remember them long after a conversation has ended. The difference isn't found in clever phrases or expensive gifts. It lies in something much more subtle: emotional intelligence. Many men expect a woman to tell them exactly what she needs. They wait for obvious signals, direct words, or the perfect moment. But attraction rarely works that way. The deepest connections are often created through small details that most people overlook. Women often communicate what they feel through their emotions, body language, and subtle changes in their behavior, rather than through words. A man who knows how to notice those signals and respond with calmness and confidence will naturally stand out from the rest. It's not about reading her mind. It's about paying attention. Number 1. Your presence matters more than trying to solve everything. Imagine she has had an exhausting day. She looks tired, quiet, and low on energy. Most men immediately start asking questions. What's wrong? What happened? How can I help? Sometimes that works, but many times she isn't looking for a solution. She simply needs to feel safe enough to relax. An emotionally intelligent man notices her mood without pressuring her to talk. He sits beside her, gives her space, and communicates calmness simply through his presence. People rarely remember every word you said, but they almost always remember how you made them feel. Number 2. Small gestures can create a powerful emotional impact. Many men believe attraction comes from grand romantic gestures. The reality is quite different. The smallest details are often the ones that leave the deepest impression. Holding her hand at the right moment, giving her a sincere hug after a difficult day, helping her without making her ask. Those gestures mean much more than romance. They show attentiveness. When a woman feels that you notice the little things without expecting anything in return, she begins to associate you with comfort, trust, and emotional well-being. And that feeling can be extremely difficult to forget. Number 3. Real confidence doesn't need to demand attention. One of the most common mistakes men make is trying too hard, trying to impress her, trying to be funny all the time, trying to keep the conversation going at any cost. Paradoxically, that often creates the opposite effect. Authentic confidence is quiet. It is comfortable with silence and listens more than it speaks. A man who is genuinely secure in himself doesn't constantly need approval, because he already feels that he is enough. And that calm sense of self-confidence is naturally attractive. Number 4. Learn to listen beyond her words. People reveal much more through their behavior than through what they actually say. Maybe she starts asking you deeper questions. Perhaps she remembers small details you mentioned weeks ago. Or maybe she simply looks for opportunities to spend more time with you without an obvious reason. None of these signs guarantees attraction, but they can suggest that she is developing an emotional interest in getting to know you better. Many men overlook these things because they expect extremely obvious signals. An emotionally intelligent man pays attention to patterns instead of waiting for absolute certainty. Number 5. Emotional safety creates deeper attraction. Many people believe attraction is based entirely on emotion, but lasting relationships are often built on emotional security. When someone feels accepted instead of judged, listened to instead of interrupted, respected instead of controlled, trust begins to develop naturally. This doesn't mean becoming passive or accepting everything. It means remaining calm, respectful, and emotionally balanced, even during difficult moments. And that kind of stability is incredibly attractive because, in today's world, it is becoming increasingly rare. Number 6. Share your inner world. Another common mistake is remaining emotionally distant. Some men believe that opening up will make them look weak. Others reveal absolutely everything right away. Neither extreme works well. The better approach is to gradually share your goals, your values, your dreams, and the way you see life. Allow her to discover who you are over time. People connect much more deeply with authenticity than with perfection. And when someone feels that you are inviting them into your inner world, emotional intimacy develops naturally. The real key Everything we've discussed comes down to one very simple idea. Women aren't looking for perfect men. They are looking for someone whose presence makes life feel calmer, more genuine, and more secure. A man,